Okay, folks, I made it to the turnoff to Caballo Reservoir, and it's exit 59 if y'all want to come this way. And when you get off, you're going to go towards T or C, and the very first right, you go in here to get to that Riverside campground. And I'm sorry about the sun driving right into it right now. I want to go check out this Riverside campground. This is my very favorite place to come camping. It's it's real nice down here. It's a lot of tree cover. So in the summertime when it's super hot, it'll be easy 10 degrees cooler down here. I hope this ain't vibrating too bad. This pavement's a little pretty rough. Now there's some camping areas if you want to dry camp. It's like where you can get almost right down to the water on the lake. Yeah, when you're camping here, or anywhere in New Mexico, you want to watch for rattlesnakes. Now this is coming down below the dam. We're going down the hill right here, going towards the dam. There's some dirt roads you can, back in there you can walk, but the roads are closed. They don't want you driving back in there. But it only took from my house to here for me driving an hour and 15 minutes. So it doesn't take a long time from Las Cruces to here. But again, this is called the Riverside campground down here, and I did see that there was a little bit of water in the river. They don't have the river running, but there is a little water in the river here, so I imagine there's some fish in there. But I couldn't believe Leesburg State Park. It was jam-packed full of people. We'll see how this is. Well, I apologize for this rough, jerky camera. It's plenty rough getting down in here. I do see there's somebody there. It looks like they're fishing. Right here below the dam, there's apparently some water in the river. Oh, there is a little water. Oh, he is down there fishing. I wonder if he's catching anything. Now you see here, there's a lot of tent camping spots here. All this that we're looking at right now, these are all tent camping areas. Have fire ring, barbecue pits. There is not a dump station in here. But anytime I come in, I get full hookups. They have full hookup sites here. Here's the first restroom right here on the right, and it has showers. There's a few, there's people in here, but now these spots here, there's spots here on my left that are dry camping. Looks like there's quite a few open areas here. A lot of open camp spots here. We're coming in to where there's water and electric. It says electric site's $14 a night. If you just have water and electric. If you have the state park pass like I have, if you just have water and electric site, it's $4 a night. Then there's a restroom there. You see it there on the left. That's another restroom, has showers. Now these sites here, they have water, electric, and some full hookups. And they have pull-through sites. They have back-in sites. I usually get one of these sites here on the left right here when I come. The full hookups are $8 a night with the park pass. I usually get one of these spots right in here. But there's some open spots in here. And some, like I say, some of them are just water and electric, and some of them are full hookups. But there's a few open ones here. And these are drive-throughs, so it's easy to get in and out. This is a drive-through right here on the right that's open. There's quite a few people down here too, though, for this time of year. But man, this is the absolute. This month has been the perfect month to go camping, and I've been so busy with doctor stuff that I haven't got to go. And this month it's been nice. No, you wouldn't need the air conditioner during the day, no heater at night. It's just really, really nice. It makes me upset that I haven't got to go camping yet. I was hoping that I'd got to go this month. My state pass expires the end of May, so hopefully I want to go camping in May before my pass expires, and I'll have to get another one. The senior annual passes for a senior resident is $100. But yeah, there's a little water down there. I bet there's some fish in there too that got trapped. Well, this is Caballo Riverside, Caballo State Park Riverside Campground. So, a good place to go. I'm going to go ahead and pause this now. And I get back out on the freeway, I may turn it back on for a bit, so you can see. I want to see if we can see the water in the lake and stuff. All right, folks, I made it back up out of the Riverside Campground. We're getting back on the freeway here, and to get on going north, it's like straight across. You just jump right on. I really wish this camera had stayed where I got it. And it keeps wanting to move, so I hope that isn't too bad right there. This road's pretty rough here. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear me. There's a lot of road noise. And I'll get her up to road speed here. And I don't know. I don't think this is going to work too good. And the road noise in here is terrible. So I don't know if this is going to work out here or not. So I may just shut her down here in a minute. See if it smooths out a little bit. There we go. There we go. That's better. Some of this interstate, man, its pavement's pretty old and rough. I went through the Border Patrol check station a while back, and they didn't stop me for anything. They just flagged me through. I'm going to turn this camera to the right here. I want to show you. I'm going to turn it over here to the right a bit, actually get this back straightened out here so I can see my rear view mirror. Caballo has quite a bit of water in it. Looks pretty full. Well, it's not as full as it, I mean, it's way down from full, but it's looking a lot better than it did a couple years ago. I haven't been over here in quite a while. Sorry about that road noise, folks. It's the pavement, it's not me. But this is a nice drive going to Albuquerque. It's a long drive. We're headed to TRC right now, but between TRC and Albuquerque, there's really not much to look at. Pretty much just high desert. I'm enjoying the drive. There's not been very much traffic. Traffic's been really light this morning. Yeah, Caballo's looking good. Water in it's looking way good. I've been running about 70, 75 sometimes, and people fly by me like I'm standing still, so. But I'm really enjoying the drive, not having to hurry. Should have stopped back there in the campground and got me a soda out of my cooler. Getting a little dry. I didn't have no breakfast this morning. Starting to get a little hungry. I don't eat near as much as I used to. Sometimes I eat breakfast, sometimes I just don't feel like it because I wake up nauseous from this dang cancer crap I got. And I woke up feeling good this morning. I was glad of that. I think those 2 tumors that I have in my back are starting to pinch something, because every now and then I get this god awful sharp pain in my right hip. But if I just move my back a little bit, it stops. So, when it happens, it only lasts for a minute or two and I get it to stop. But I'm thinking I didn't have that trouble until it started coming on maybe 6 or 7 months ago. So I'm going to tell this doctor about that. They haven't looked at the tumors in my back since we found them and did the biopsy. So I don't know if they've grown or anything. Seems like the rest of my tumors have been staying real stable, haven't grown. So the octreotide shots that I've taken to control my syndrome, they call it. It gives you all the bad effects. The octreotide shot is to control all the bad side effects from the tumors, and it's supposed to control the growth. It won't shrink the tumors, but so far it's been controlling them, so they haven't been growing. And so far, I don't think it's spread anyplace else. There's only a couple other places it could go. It could go to my pancreas and my brain. But I was filling out the paperwork that I have to take to the cancer center, and they wanted to know about, if there was cancer, in my family, and I hadn't ever really figured it out, and sat down and figured out how many people in my family did have cancer. But starting with my grandfather, I guess he was probably in his late 60s, early 70s. He got cancer of the esophagus, and they had to remove his larynx. And back then, cancer treatment wasn't near what it is today. They just cut on you. So then after my grandfather and my dad's brother's two sons, they were a bit older than me. They both have died from cancer. The oldest one in his late 60s, early 70s, he got cancer of the esophagus, and I believe it spread. And then Danny, his brother, he had colon cancer that spread to his liver, his lungs, and his brain. My dad had two sisters. Well, he had three sisters, and two of his sisters, his middle sister and his youngest sister, both had breast cancer. And then my Uncle Bob's middle daughter, Bobby and Danny's sister, in her 50s, she had breast cancer. And now my oldest daughter has this neuroendocrine cancer, just like me. She was diagnosed in 2012. She has hers in her intestines and her pancreas. And I have mine in my back, my intestines, my liver, and my lung. So I got to figuring this morning, and out of 3 generations, 8 out of 13 people, or I guess it's 30, I think it's 13. 8 out of 13 of immediate family on my dad's side have all had cancer of one form or another. So I guess it really does run in my family. But let's see, where are we coming up on here? Need to slow down. Speed limit's down to 65. Got a state trooper here setting up a speed trap. And we're going down to 55 now. I think they got I guess there's some construction here. We're going to go down to 1 lane. Construction here at TRC. got us down to, got the northbound lanes closed and having us cut across to the southbound lane side. They got us one lane both directions. So that's always fun when you're traveling. Seems like you can't take a trip anywhere without running into the orange barrels. Albuquerque used to be famous for the orange barrels, you know. They always have construction going in Albuquerque somewhere. Back when I first moved to New Mexico back in the early 80s, everybody was always talking about the construction in Albuquerque and all the orange barrels, and there was a radio station that did a play on it, you know, on the orange barrels. They had a contest, and the winner of the contest got an all expense paid trip back east someplace, and got to tour the factory where they made the orange barrels. So everybody got a kick out of that. That was kind of a fun thing back then. Well, I think I've rattled on enough here. I'm in this construction, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this now. And when we start coming into Albuquerque, I'll fire her back up and do another shot. Maybe about the time we get to Belen. That's just before we get to Albuquerque. I'll go ahead and do some more. So I'll catch you then, and in part 3. Have a great rest of your day, and stay healthy, stay positive, and God bless.